Alrighty, I'm gonna see if I can whip together a bootleg version of 2K very quickly because it's something a lot of students were interested in making. So we're gonna have our hoop up here. I will start by adding in some player sprites. So let's grab the basketball players. Let's have Andy, and let's have one more. We'll have a basketball player, an enemy team basketball player, and maybe a teammate. Let's grab one more basketball player. Uh, Sports, Jamal, perfect. So I'm going to first actually delete the basketballs out of their hands because we're going to use a basketball sprite, which I'll grab right now. And let's say the basketball starts with the player, and we'll have Jamal and Andy running back and forth. And we can either maybe shoot it at the hoop directly. So let me add another sprite that's actually going to be the hoop. So I'm going to just delete this costume. I haven't made this before, so I might take a second to do this one, but let's see. So let's make a little orange bar, and this is going to be the hoop. All right, so we have our basketball hoop. I'm going to make it a little bit darker orange. Okay, we have our basketball hoop. So if our basketball touches this hoop, we win. So I'll add in the code for that first. So when this is clicked, it will forever be checking. It's going to start actually by saying nothing. It's going to say nothing, and it's going to forever be checking if it's touching the basketball. Then it'll say, you win. You just got to get one shot in for this version. You win. Maybe we'll add some scoring later. And maybe Jamal and Andy will glide back and forth forever. So maybe they'll have an event that forever makes them glide. Let's have them both start. So they'll both go to. Actually, that's fine. So we'll have them start where they're standing. So they'll go to the spot that they're already standing, and then they'll glide 1 second to the other side. So they'll glide 1 second to the other side, and then they'll glide 1 second back, and they'll do that forever. So Andy and Jamal will both be gliding back and forth. So let's forever. Let's give that code to Andy. He'll glide over here, and then we'll glide back over here. We'll glide this way, this way, this way, this way. So they both should be moving back and forth now. Okay, maybe I'll make them go a little bit slower. So let's do. Actually, maybe this will be fine for now. Okay. So they're going back and forth, and maybe I gotta pass the ball to Andy or shoot the ball in the net. So maybe I'll add code where if I press maybe spacebar, I'll shoot for the net. So I'll put the controls into the basketball. So if I press spacebar, then maybe the basketball will try to glide to the net, which is called drum, because I had randomly pulled in a drum sprite. Okay, cool. So let's make some code that makes. Actually, let's make both of these players try to steal the ball. So maybe we'll make it so that if he touches the ball, then the ball will get hidden, and he'll say you lose. So controls forever. So when we start, he will forever be checking if he's touching the ball. So if he touches the ball, then so if he touches the ball, he'll broadcast lose. And if the ball receives lose, if someone else touches the ball, then the ball will know to hide. And maybe the ball will also say you lose. And let's copy this whole loose code. Let's duplicate it and drag it into Jamal as well. Did it work? There we go. So we also have this code in Jamal. So now if they touch it, okay, when the green flag is clicked, the basketball has to move to the cat. So when the green flag is clicked, let's go to the cat. Okay. We should be good to go. And it also has to show when when the game starts. So show and go to cat. Okay. The basketball needs to go to a little bit lower position. X should be 0. Y should be negative 100. Let's try this. It's instantly touching Jamal. Negative 200. Okay. This spot is good. So it'll go to the spot. What the heck? Why don't I have my code to go to this spot? X is 0, Y is negative 157. X is 0, Y is negative 157. So when we start, it'll go to this spot, and then if I hit spacebar, I'll shoot the ball. And I have to get it past both of them. Let's see if it's possible. It is definitely not possible right now. Let's make the ball faster. 5 seconds. Let's see. Okay, this isn't bad. Something like this might be cool. And then later, maybe we could add it into like there's more teammates. Maybe make everything smaller. Have a whole court of players. Have it so that it keeps track of your score. Things like that. I think this is a good start for anyone trying to make a bootleg version of 2K. This is not terrible. You can use different sprites, different backgrounds, draw your own backgrounds, draw your own sprites, draw your own basketball, anything like that. You don't even have to make this a version of 2K the way it is, but yeah. All right, cool.